Hi everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss how to control our aircraft and different ways the enemies attack us. We will also set the movement of the supply. Let's take a quick view up front. Control our aircraft to move and fire, and the blast when an enemy is destroyed. Now, let's scratch. First, about the aircraft. Suppose it can only move horizontally. Press A to go left, press D to go right, and press J to fire. So create clone of bullets. You may ask, why not use space bar to fire? Because it will be used in the pause function later. Now, go to the bullet sprite. When I start as a clone, go to aircraft. Then show and move up. If it touches any enemy or their bullets, the clone of our bullet need to be deleted as well. So all of these conditions should be connected with all blocks. So the program will be like this. If touching any of these, wait a moment and delete this clone. Next, move on to enemy 1. We can do it in the usual way. When I receive start to create clones. When I start as a clone, move to a top random position, and then change Y by -5. If touching the aircraft or our bullet, switch costume and start sound, then delete this clone. Give it a go. Enemy 1 is done for now. Next, I hope that each enemy has a different attack mode. Take enemy 2 for example. We can let it move towards our aircraft all the time. We can still copy these 2 scripts from enemy 1. This script creates clones, and when I start as a clone, move to the top. Switch costume to enemy 2. Then this block can be replaced by these blocks. When touching our aircraft or bullet, it will be destroyed. Give it a go. Slow them down. Now, as you can see, when the Y position is low, it will be very hard to avoid being hit by the enemies. So can we do now? Well, we can add a restriction here. Let it faces our aircraft when it exceeds a certain Y position. Otherwise, it goes out in a straight line. So the program of enemy 2 could be like this. If Y position greater than -120, move towards the aircraft. If not, just move several steps. Try again. Look, it went out as we expected. In addition, we need to adjust the interval. Okay, enemy 2 is ready for now. Next, let's move on to enemy 3. As you can see, they lined up and deviated as time passed by. Still, we can copy these two scripts from enemy 1. In the demo we just saw, a group of enemies lined up. Now every 0.5 to 3 seconds, it only creates clone once. So we can repeat creating clone 5 times. That will make them a group of 5. We can also set it a random number, such as 3 to 5 in a group. Next, these enemies are going down, and they are going in a line. As you can see, they are not in a line yet. That is because the go-to block is here in this script. We have to move these blocks here, so every clone in the same group will be created at the same spot. Give it a go. Well, they are too close. We can add a delay here. So there will be a space between them. Next, when they start as a clone, they will turn as they go down. So the change y by -5 block here should be removed. And add point in direction 180 here. Then move several steps and turn. There's a problem here, turn left or right. Well, we can make a variable and set it to a random number from 0 to 1. If the variable equals 0, turn left. Else, the variable equals 1, turn right. We can put these blocks in the loop here. However, it is wrong to put the other blocks here, because if you put them here in the loop, random numbers will be generated again each 5 steps, causing the plane to shake around. Let's take a look. Well, it's weird, but funny. So where should I put them? The answer is to put it here. Before a group of clones of the enemies are created. This will set it to turn left or right. And the whole group will be in the same direction. Now, they turn too much, so set a smaller number. Okay, this time they are in a line. And these clones should be deleted when they reach the edge. So add these blocks. When x position less than -240 or x position greater than 240, delete this clone. And they will blast when touching the aircraft or bullet. Then put the whole piece here. Now, this script is too long, and these numbers might need adjustment. So we can define these blocks as a new block. Right-click your mouse to edit. Add an input, speed. And add another input, deviation. Then put this block here. And here's how much to turn. Now we can leave the define script alone and set the speed or deviation by filling the number in the blanks. For example, the speed was 5 and turn 1 degree. Run the script, you will find it the same as before. If we set a larger number for the turn, say 2 degrees, and move a little faster. Try again. As you can see, the greater the angle, the higher the enemy 3 goes out. That's not what we want. So the number should be a smaller number. Look, it's better now. DJ enemy 3 is okay for now. At last, about the supply sprite. Its movement is similar to the enemy's. So, we can copy these scripts here. And wait a longer time. It only has one costume, and it won't blast. So delete these blocks. If touching the aircraft, it should gain HP. This part will be left for later. And the supply sprite is okay for now. Alright, that's it for today. See you next time.